Tampa, queen of the creek, built on faith and dreams. Yeah, the roots run deep, turning dirt to gold, watch the homestead gleam. Hard work, real life, this ain't just a theme. Up with the sun, I don't waste time. Boots in the mud, gotta hustle, gotta grind. Crafting and growing, yeah, make it shine. Turning little into plenty, watch me redefine.
Every stitch, every seed, every plan I lay ain't just a hobby, it's a whole new way.
Tampa, queen of the creek, built on faith and dreams. Yeah, the roots run deep, turning dirt to gold, watch the homestead gleam. Hard work, real life, this ain't just a theme. Storms rolling.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your girl, Pam, and this is Tampa's Creek Homestead and more. Please hit the like, subscribe, and share this video out to let everybody know that we are live. And happy Monday. I think it's Monday. Lord knows my days be getting so confused, guys. So what you all got? Yeah, it's Monday. My aunt's birthday. If you're looking, Pearl, happy birthday. Hey, Katie, how you doing? That mac and cheese look good. I'm back to eating healthy, killing me. Okay, Happy Mac, welcome in, guys. We are 25 away from 1K, 1,000 family members. So I'm excited, guys. It's been a journey. So what did you guys have to eat, and what is the temperature? I just ate a bowl of cereal, so that was my dinner. Earlier, I had the mixed vegetables of cauliflower, broccoli, carrots, and a mixture of some type of cheese sauce. So it was pretty cool. What's up, cousin Angela? What's up? Happy Monday. I hope everybody is doing good out here in these YouTube streets. I'm only streaming on one platform tonight, guys, which is the YT. Yay. Hit that thumbs up, like button. Yes, Katie. What y'all got going on out here in these Y2 streets? Y'all look, don't look at my little mess. I got to straighten my little shelf up. So while I am waiting. Hey, girl, Dad, welcome in. Let me shout out to the people in the bushes.
Queen of the creek. I see you watching, I see you lurking, showing that love, yeah. I know you working. Hands in the air, let's vibe, let's speak. Bush people rocking with the queen of the creek. Turn me up through the bass, yeah, the vibe so deep. From the chat to the fam, yeah, we all gon' eat. Every like, every share, yeah, I see that move. Ain't no fake, just real, yeah, we keep that groove. We don't fall, we just build and rise. Every stream, every dream, yeah, we touch that sky. Tampa queen set the tone, yeah, the love too strong. When the fam come together, we can't do no wrong. I see you watching, I see you lurking, showing that love, yeah. I know you working. Hands in the air, let's vibe, let's speak. Bush people rocking with the queen of the creek.
Shout out to you, Bush people. I appreciate all the love and the support that you guys are showing us. But come out the bushes. Put a comment in the comment section and let us know where you tuning in and watching from. Cousin said, girl, Dad, what you cook? It is 65 degrees here now, and I am having salad. Okay. I had a piece of chicken, tomato, and spinach. Just ate a way too big for me apple. Didn't taste one bit like chocolate cake. Girl, what you said. I was sitting there eating that mixed vegetable. Because that's all I had was a big bowl of mixed vegetables with the cheese sauce. And I was like, I don't think I can do this. Girl, Dad, speaking to everybody. If anybody wants to come up and hang out with me on this Monday night. But I thought I would spice this thing up tonight and ask some bold and spicy questions. Although I'm going to be answering them too. Well, bold and playful questions. Although I will be answering them too. So if you feel free to put your comment in the section, right now your answers in the section, I will read them to everybody. What's up, Lynette? How you doing? Girl, Dad, how your daughter doing, girl, Dad? Doing panko crust salmon, sauteed broccoli, and rice right now. Oh, girl, Dad. I like all it. I like the sound of all of that. Lynette said, hey, I'll still recover from surgery, but happy month. Oh, Lynette, I didn't know you had surgery, sis. We will keep you in our prayers and pray for a speedy recovery. Oh, no. No, whatever happened, Meg. You know you ain't shy. You know you ain't shy. So the first question is, I'm going to put this up here so I can read to see. Let me see. It say, what is the pettiest reason you ever stopped talking to someone? Oh, I got a lot of those. But one come to mind is, hey, Rob in the garden. He told me, I'm shy too. Whatever, Rob. Whatever. She's doing great, Tampa. Thanks. About to graduate from kindergarten in a few days. Woohoo! Hey, Lynette, I hope you feel better in no time. Yes. So what is the pettiest reason you ever stopped talking to someone? Okay. I had this guy I used to talk to. Now, I'm picky because when I go to the grocery store, I buy snacks for my children. I bought snacks for me. And at that time, I bought his little snacks. Well, he decided he wants to go eat up the children's snacks, my snacks, and save his snacks. So I told him to get out of my house and don't ever come back over some Zuzus and Wham Whams. Don't play with my snacks, man. Look now, I bought your snacks to you. I bought the kids their snack. You got the nerve to go eat their snacks, then eat my snacks and leave yours for a later date. Nah, we ain't playing that. Bye. You got to go. So that is the pettiest reason why I stopped talking to somebody. Happy Max said, oh, sweet little baby. I hope you are enjoying your birthday week. Yes, Rob in the garden. Although I did work. I worked my birthday. I worked Mother's Day, which I don't celebrate on holidays, but I did work both days. I worked today, and I got to be at the doctor at 8. So after I finish the doctor's appointment, then I go to work. Ooh, that thing, I almost broke my doggone my phone. But anywho, that's the most pettiest reason why I stopped talking to somebody. What's the pettiest reason y'all stop talking to somebody? Like simple, petty stuff. Like, sure. Girl, dad, and happy man. Rob, how your family doing? How the kids and your wife doing? Have your wife started helping you out there in the garden yet? I only stop talking to people if I don't them anymore. Okay, cousin. Lynette said, Tampa, you did correct. He had to go. Right, Lynette, he had to go. You don't mess with my snacks, dude. Like, seriously. I buy my kids them their snacks, and then I buy me my snacks. And my children, they'll go through their snacks, but I'm the type of person, I kind of hold on to my snacks because I know it has to last. But dude was eating everything. Like, what they do that, boo-boo? You got to go. And my kids, them to this day, they be like, Mom, you remember that guy you put at the house because he ate all the snacks up? Yep, he got to go. You don't mess with my snacks. Okay. Nobody had no reason. I'm the only one. Really? Seriously? Wow. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate it. I most definitely got to try to put some seeds in this hydroponic. I clipped it out, so I'm gonna. Mackenzie asked if I could put some strawberries in there, but I don't know if we can put strawberries in.
It has strawberries on the box.
I don't know if we can do that. I'm gonna have to check that out. Girl, Dad says stop talking to a girl because she couldn't cook or even attempt to. Baby, ain't nothing wrong with that girl, Dad. You gotta learn how to cook. You gotta be able to cook. But I don't hear about cooking. I don't care if you did cook. It's only one guy I ever dated that I ate his cooking, and that was my last boyfriend, my excellent boyfriend, the last one. Everybody else, even my husband, the two husbands that I had, I wasn't eating their cooking. Not in this day in lifetime. You couldn't even boil me a hot dog and I ate it. Now that's what you call petty. Petty Betty. Cause said you didn't put in on this man. Yeah, you ain't put in there. Dude, I went to the store. You know how hard it is to come buy some groceries now. You just gonna eat it all like ain't nobody in the house but you. I don't know what they do that at. But not at Tampa House. Not at Tampa House. Rob said she definitely helping now, but now I feel like we in competition. But that's a good thing, Rob, to be able to have that help, you know, especially being able to plant something and you reap the benefits of growing your own veggies and getting your own harvest. And you can actually sit down and say, well, we did this or I did this or however, even if the kids are involved, that's a beautiful thing. So that's why I'm literally desperately needing me some land or even a backyard, half an acre or something just to grow some food, like seriously. So the next one is if your ex wrote a Yelp review about you, what would it say? If your ex wrote a Yelp review about you, what would it say? Let's see. Mine would say I'm hard-headed, stubborn. I don't listen. I'm mean. I don't be reasonable when it comes to them. Yeah, I don't think my Yelp review would be good if my ex had to write it because he was a narcissist. You know, a narcissist is gonna only make themselves look good anyway. So I don't think anything that came out that man's mouth would be good about me if they had to write a Yelp review, which it don't bother me. Because what you say don't make me no way. You know, it's all good. It's what you answer to. If you answer to some stupidity and believe that's what it is, I don't know. I most definitely don't know. Cousin says she will make you catch a case. Stay away. Oh, cousin said, yeah. Yeah, now that's a good one, cousin. that's straight to the point. Yep, review. She will make you catch a case, right? Happy Max said, didn't shave her legs every day, like trying to sleep with a rubber. Wow, Happy Max. Oh snap! Yeah, I don't think my Yelp review would be good, but hey, it is what it is. It is. Guys, don't forget to share the live out if you can. And don't forget to hit the like button. And if any of you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. We would love to have you a part of our family. Girl, dad laughing. Yeah, that's just a Yelp review right there, baby. Okay, so number 3 is, would you rather have no internet for a year or no intimacy for a year? Well, I hadn't had intimacy since 2020, so that don't bother me. So I'd rather have a no intimacy for the year. So I can't miss something that I ain't got right now. So would you rather have no internet for a year or no intimacy for a year? What's up, Janet? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'll take the no intimacy for a year because it's been almost 5 years for me anyway. So what's one more year? Like, serious. I need the internet. What's up, RG Bar? RG Bar G. It was good meeting you today, Tampa. My Yelp review will be bad. I ain't checking on it anyway. I feel feel you, RG. I feel you. Like, I mean, my ex probably would. I think if he could put 0 stars on it, he most definitely would. But he was a narcissist, so he quite naturally he was gonna make himself look good. That would depend on my current situation, okay, cousin. Rob said I can do without internet. I thought of no Wi-Fi right now is making me have the anxiety. What you said happened back now. If you intimate, you can if you have that, then that's fine. I don't have that. But I do have the internet. That's how I'm talking to y'all. So I could go without being intimate for a year. I done it almost 5 years. October this year will be 5 years. So who count? Tampa. Tampa count. Fatima, what's up? Fatima said, no internet. I'm single, but I still have faith. A man is out here for me. Yeah, girl, you and me both. But right now, I need a place and somewhere to call home. So, yeah. Janice said, I keep my internet right. What you said. What you said. I'm going to keep my internet as long as the grid is up. Yeah. So how you doing, Fatima? Lynette said both. Fatima, I need such faith. You know what? I've been single since 2020. I have not went on a date. I have not tried to meet anyone. I'm not really interested in meeting anyone. So it really doesn't bother me, you know. My mom keeps talking about, you need to start dating. You need to put yourself out there. You never know what a man can do for you. And I'm like, what's up, Miss T with the T? I saw you at your booth today. I think you went to the booth today. You could have went to the booth the other day, but just released the video. But hey, how you doing? Miss T, answer the question. Would you rather have no internet for a year or no intimacy for a year? Inquiring minds want to know. While we waiting on Miss T, let me shout out to my mods, y'all. My mods.
Creekside mods, they run the show. Keeping it fresh, always in control. They bring the heat, the chat's on fire. Lifting us up, taking us higher. They keep it moving, always on point. Every live stream, they light the joint. Dropping those links with style and grace. Creekside mods, always setting the pace. Ooh, they bring that good vibe. Ooh, always keeping it live. They keep the flow smooth, always clean. Creekside mods, the real MVPs. Creekside mods, they run the show. Keeping it fresh, always in control. They bring the heat, the chat's on fire. Lifting us up, taking us higher. Shout out to the crew, always on the grind.
Shout out to the Creekside mods, the best mods in town. Rob said Wi-Fi is a new thing, but the big oh my God. Oh, snap. So, have you ever lied to get out of a date or into a date? I done lied plenty of times to get out of a date, but I ain't never lied to get into one. Nah. But I done lied plenty of times to get out of a date. Like, look, my kid is sick, or I can't go nowhere because I ain't got no babysitter. Simple, but it got me out of the dates. And sometimes I be like, dang, why do I even set up a date? Anybody want to come up here and join me? You can. Happy Max said, same, lied to get out of a date. Right. Yeah, like I most definitely lied to get out of a date. Yeah. Happy Mac. If you love God, then you have faith. You can't say you love God without having faith. Right, Fatima? Right. I lied so many times for both. What, Rob? Janet, the question was, have you ever lied to get out of a date or into one? Like, I've lied to get out of them, but I ain't never lied to get into no date. Like, I'm not trying to get into no. Why I got a lie to get into one with you? Like, get in a date. Like, no, we ain't doing that. But I will say in a minute. Look, I ain't got no babysitter. Yes, sure have. Like, I ain't got no babysitter. My kid's sick. I gotta go take my mama to the store. She ain't got no car or something. Like, I would come up with a lie when it came to me not wanting to go out on a date. And yeah. So I think a lot of people done lied to get out of a date. But to get into one, I ain't never heard nobody say they lied to get into one. Yeah. So, what's something you're glad your parents never found out about you? Well, I think I've already explained to you guys in one video that my mama never found out. Because when I had back in the day, you know, the guys back in the day had to court the girls. Well, my grandparents wasn't going. If you were interested in talking to us, you had to bring your butt to the door, introduce yourself to my grandparents and all that type of stuff. Wasn't no pulling up, blowing, and I'm coming out the door or none of that. My grandparents weren't going that. So, like, me and my ex-boyfriend, or my little sweetheart, whatever you want to call it, he was a church boy. He was a little church kid. Just because you go to church don't mean nothing. Baby, some of the biggest freaks come out of church. We ain't never seen the inside of a movie theater. Like, I can't tell you what the Greenwood movie theater looked like. So I know I shared that before with you guys. But if my grandparents them always ask, or somebody asks me what movie we seen, I will always ask my friends what they going to see. So if they ever question me about what movie is at the movie theater, then I would say something like that. But my grandparents never did question me about what movie did I see, because they trusted Charles. That was his name, Charles. And he was very respectful and polite to my grandparents and them, you know. But one day, we got stuck in the mud on the dirt road, and I just knew my grandparents never gonna kill me. I was like, oh my God, we had mud everywhere. He was trying to get out the mud. We was past by curfew, and I'm like, oh Lord, I'm not gonna live to see 17. We pull up to the house, all the lights on in the house, and I just know everybody up. My grandmama have these switches that be tied up and plant up, or my granddad had a gin belt. I just knew I was about to get a whooping. So, and I'm like, tears coming out my eyes before I could actually get in there. So we go in, and before my grandparents never said anything, Charles was like, calling my grandparents by their last name, saying, I am so sorry, we had a flat, we got stuck, and that's why she muddy, and that's why I'm muddy, because she was trying to help me. Man, that man came up with all kinds of excuses. I didn't get in trouble that night. But I most definitely don't know what the movie theater looked like. What? Wait a minute, Miss T. Pause. Wait a minute. Habit Max said, I have faith in God, but faith in me picking a forever man. First of all, Happy Mac, you know we ain't supposed to be picking. They supposed to find us. Well, that's what they say. They supposed to find us. I ain't been found yet. Once I lied to get out of a date, there is, of course, a whole story behind it. Janet, really? I already been a year with Miss T. Pause. My mom knew everything about me. I would have never lied to my mom. See, my grandparents raised me. My mom was 14 when she had me. So she was still living with her mom and daddy when she had me. Tampa, true. Right. Cousin said, probably something I broke. Generally, my mom found out everything. Wow, cousin. Wow. Hey, Small Dreams. What's up, Phyllis? How you doing? Welcome in. Cousin said, my mom used to always say, what is done in the dark comes to light. She manifests that on her kids. And that's still true, though. What's done in the dark always come to light. You think you getting away with stuff? It's gonna come back to you. It's gonna come back to you. Yeah. Oh, Robin the guy says, so tell me how you got stuck in the mud. You had to pull off the road or something. You done skipped a part of the stuff. I told you, Robin the guy, we pulled on the back road. We was always on the dirt road, but his stupid self went on the dirt road and then stay on the dirt road. He ended up getting on the side of the little dirt road, and it was muddy. Little nut. Told him, hey, Miss Shirley, how you doing? Hey, Tay. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. We doing some bold and playful questions. So what's something you glad you're okay? We talked about that. Guys, the last question that I had asked was, what's something you glad your parents never found out about? Yeah. So, Miss Shirley speaking, girl, Dad said, we know what be happening on them dirt road. Right, girl, Dad. Robin the guy trying to act like he don't know. Talk about I'm missing out part of the story. He know. Him know. He know. They naughty questions. No, they not happy, Matt. No, they not. What y'all cook tonight? Anybody cook, Miss Shirley? How your knee doing? Okay. So, is flirting while in a relationship harmless or cheating? Inquiring minds want to know. If you're in a relationship and you're flirting with someone else, is that harmless or is that considered cheating? Fatima said cheating. Well, if you're in a relationship and you flirting with somebody else, yeah, that's cheating to me. Happy Max said cheating. Janice said cheating. Girl Dad said cheating. Lynette said cheating. She said swollen got ice on it, but I still getting around. Yes, Miss Shirley. Cheater, pumpkin eater. I'ma take the field because Miss Shirley said disrespect for cheating. Yeah. Why would you disrespect the person you supposed to love? Right. You know, I hear people talking about that's my work husband or my work husband or my work wife. How that sound? You in a whole relationship with someone. Either you married someone or you're in a relationship with them. How you gotta work anything? Like, make that make sense. Yeah. Cheating leads to lust. I mean, flirting leads to lust, and lust leads to cheating. So if you are gonna do all of these things, why would you get in a relationship? Like, seriously. Stay single so you can do all these things that your little cheating self want to do. Happy Next said, why would you do? Oh, okay, I got that one. I don't know what's up with this phone and keep going off. Okay. Now, here's a good one. Should exes ever stay friends, or is that just a trap? If you got an ex, should y'all stay friends, or is that just a trap? Now, some of my exes I still talk to, like briefly, but I don't know. Is that just a trap? Some of these exes, baby, they are ex for a reason. I have no words for them. Like, ain't no sense of me even talking to you. Seriously, what I need to continue talking to you for? But should they stay friends? Unless you got children. Now I can see you communicating or socializing with your ex. Then if y'all got children, but is that considered a trap too? Rob said, I don't know. Some of us like our cake and want to eat it too. I'm just speaking up for a friend. Whatever, Rob. According to how it ended, I say no. Okay, Miss Shirley. Happy Max says, friends, especially if you got kids, just be decent. Okay. Lynette said, nope. She ain't even giving it no thoughts about being no friend with her ex. As I got older, yes, we can be friends. Yeah, I think in my mind, you are ex for a reason. Like, seriously, if you wasn't my friend before we became ex, why we need to be friends now? But then some people can only be friends, you know. Their relationship is best to be friends and not actually in a relationship. You probably can get along better if you was just friends and not be in a relationship. Okay. So we had talked. Nope, I left the narcissist. Right. Me too, Janet. Straight up narcissist. And he's still being a narcissist. He's still doing the same thing. Dude, 50 something years old, still staying with his mama, still doing the same thing. My stepmom got to even keep my grandma. She wasn't her mom. Wow. Friends with boundaries because we have a baby together. Other exes, no. Walk on. Right, Fatima, right. And baby, even with my children, I don't even talk to my children's father. Like, no, for what? They grown now. Even when my kids were minor, I didn't talk to them because they had nothing. They didn't want to have anything to do with the kids, which was stupid. You wasn't in a relationship with me, but by you not being in a relationship with me, you didn't want a relationship with your kids. You stupid, not me, but you stupid. So, and I've always asked my children if they wanted to see or hang out with their dad or whatever, try to be in a, around their father. But it was the father that pulled away, talking about some of them. If I can't be with you, no, dude, we better off being in another state. Miss Shirley is speaking. Miss Shirley is speaking. So, is it ever okay to ghost someone? Sometimes ghosting people is unpreventable because depends on what that person did. You just might want to just wash your hands on them and just keep on pushing. But ghosting someone is not fun, especially if you're the one being ghosted. Cousin said, yes, it's okay. Yeah, it just depends on what the situation is. Like, seriously. Yes, and yes. I have done it often. Right, Janet. Like, seriously, because I'd rather have my peace than you to come in here disturbing my peace. And at the end of the day, you're not going to change. So, yeah. I done ghost some people, and some people done ghosted me. People still ghosted me, which is okay, because guess what? I wasn't put on this proper dirt for your purpose, no way. I was put on this proper dirt for the Most High's purpose. So, but is it okay to ghost someone? I say yes. It just depends on the situation. Now, this is a tricky question because I get what they doing out there shooting firecrackers. Yes, I ghosted my best friend. She did something evil and I couldn't deal with it. I don't have to. Right, Happy Matt? Right. Would you date someone your best friend dated 5 years ago? If you and your best friend, well, your best friend and her man broke up 5 years later, would you date him? Knowing that was your best friend's ex? I wouldn't. I don't want nobody my ex had, my best friend had. Nope. Miss Shirley said, I got ghosted last year, but I understand feelings start to get deep and he knew I wasn't gonna give in. Right, Miss Shirley? Nope. Fatima said nope and nope. Ew. Cousin said I have morals and no never. But you got some people big nope. You got some people who ain't got no morals. They was like, well, it didn't work out with y'all. You know, it'll work out for us. And I'm saying, how can you even stoop that low to date someone that if you call yourself your best? That's just like me and you, sisters. And your sister is married. Her and her husband gets a divorce. 5 years later, me and him start dating. And baby, why would I do that to my sister? Why would I even do that to myself? Like, seriously. Lynette said, no way. I live in a tiny town. Everybody dated everyone that wasn't related. Oh, that's how it happened, though. Happened back when you in them small towns. It's hard not to date somebody else dated. I be like, Miss Shirley, wasn't Miss Lucia down the street dating Hakeem down there, and now you with him? Like, really? That's how those small towns be. Like, everybody some kin to everybody, because you to mess with somebody that was somebody's in-laws. The whole town know each other. Woo. Miss Shirley said they showed up at a family reunion and they like, what? Yes. That's how they be. I be like, man, y'all got me messed up. I'm not dating nothing. First of all, me and my best friend ain't got the same taste in men at all. She like thugs. Men that wear their pants is halfway down their ankles. That ain't my cup of tea. That most definitely ain't my cup of tea. So, and my sister, I'm not interested in none of the type of men that she date. Like, seriously, I don't like animals. I like them from a distance. So, no. Now, name a secret crush you had that no one would expect. Name a secret crush you had that no one would expect. It can't be no secret. Small Dream said no. It can't be no secret crush if he didn't know it. Like, seriously. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Name a secret crush you had that no one would expect. Okay, let's see. I can name none of your business, Miss Shirley said. Exactly that way, Tampa. My friend's husband has half brother, sister, cousin because his mom ran off with his father's brothers and had kids. Right, Happy Matt? Yeah. Y'all, yep. Fatima said blank. Smash that like button, family. Smash it. Awesome at work that I would never touch. Oh, someone at work that I would never touch. Okay. My secret crush. I don't know though, because I had a lot of them. But they were celebrities. They were celebrities, honey. Well, I did have a crush on the janitor at school. Who has a crush on the janitor? Well, when you have them secret crushes and you react to some of those secret crushes, things happen. So, I'm going to leave it at that. I had a secret crush on the janitor. Hey, Sammy Joe. I still love him. BB King. Okay. He didn't know it. I know what you mean, small dreams. Hey, Sammy Joe. Let me give a shout out to all the birthday peoples in May. If your birthday is in May, happy birthday, happy birthday.
It's your day, king. It's your day, queen. Light that candle, let your soul gleam. Hands up high, make the world know your name. We celebrating you, no shame in the flame.
Yeah, you made it. Another lap round the sun. Storms came hard, but you never did run. Held your ground with that fire in your chest. Now we toast to your life, cause you not like the rest. You the backbone, the truth, the fight. You shine like a porch light in the middle of night. From the creek to the stars, we lift you today. Put your crown on right, let the music play. Happy birthday! Stand tall, don't fold. You a story still writing in letters of gold. From the dirt to the sky, you rise each way. So we sing it loud. Happy birthday. Celebrate, elevate, live it your way. Tampa Creek, love every step of the way. You're the spark, the wave, the heat, the flame. Own it now, go on, rep your name.
One shot, one cake, one flame lit. One king, one queen, too real to quit. Another year wiser, stronger, bold. You're a legend, baby, pure solid gold.
It's your day, king. It's your day, queen. Let it shine bright, live that dream. From Tampa Creek with that soul and sway. Happy birthday, go on and slay.
Happy birthday to everybody who was born in the month of May. If you know somebody that was born in the month of May, happy birthday to them too. Happy Max said, hey, janitor man had a job, but oh my Tampa. Rob, I'm not telling. I am not telling. But secret crush won't know I'm crushing. Sam and Joe, how you doing? Wonderful, lovely Monday. What's up, Dave? How you doing? What Nana win that Dave? What y'all cook, Dave? Sam and Joe, what y'all cook for dinner? Anybody cook something for dinner? Happy Max said, I love that birthday song. Yep. Dave Busby. Hey, West Coast. Okay, now, let's see. What's one red flag you ignored because the person was too fine? You know this person got a red flag, but you ignored it because he was too fine. And I'm going to have to say, I don't like people that smoke. I'm not a fan of a smoker. I don't like the smell of smoke. You can't kiss me if you got smoke on your mouth. But the man was so fine that he smoked cigarettes and I overlooked it. I was like, oh my God. But one day, he smoked in my house, and I told him he had to go. I don't do no smoking in the house. But he was so fine. Yeah, I had to overlook the smoking when I first met him. But when you smoke in my house, dude, you got to go. We don't do that. We don't play that. Homie don't play that. I don't like the smell of a chain factory. When you smoke in the house, it get into everything, your furniture, your clothes, everything. I don't know because when I was married to my ex-husband, I didn't know he smoked until one day he was sitting out on the porch smoking and blew my mind. But we had been married for about a year. He would go outside. I never knew that man smoked because what he would do is he go in there and brush his teeth because he already knew I wasn't kissing nobody with no smoke on their mouth. He go in there and brush his teeth, do something. Well, I didn't smell the smoke. One day I went outside. He was on that back patio. It was a rat. I said, dude, what you doing? He said, I've been smoking. I said, since when? For the longest. I said, oh, Lord. But we had been married for about a year. I told him, well, as long as you don't come in this house with that smell, do what you do. She said she had a therapist and was on medication. Rob, ain't nothing wrong with Rob. Wait a minute, Rob. She had a therapist, but she was on medication too. So that was a red flag. But she was fine though, huh? Everybody speaking of Sammy Joe. When he said he never leave his family house, I overlooked it. He's still there around. Rob said the woman had a therapy. She was on medication. Wow. Hamburger and potato salad, deviled eggs, feeling like summer. Okay, Sammy Joe, did you grill the hamburgers? Or you just made them on the stove? I'm tripping on Rob. Rob said the lady had the therapy and she was on medication. Now that's a red flag right there, baby. Depends on what kind of medicine she was on. Yeah. All right. Moving right along. Would you stay with someone who is amazing in the bed but emotionally unavailable? Huh? Would you stay with someone who's amazing in the bed but emotionally unavailable? Nah, I can't be with you if you're emotionally unavailable. Nope. Not at all. Janice said. Now, Rob said, she told me that on the first day. I met my wife after that. Right, Rob. And then look, you made the better choice. Red flag talking about buying land, but he had no money. He sound like me, Janet, talking about buying land and ain't got no money. Talking about moving into a house and ain't got no money. Red flag. And you think I want to date somebody? I ain't even got me in order. What I need to date somebody for? I ain't got nothing to bring to the table. And I'm old and crusty. So they don't want that. So yeah. Baby, red flag. Tampa I need to just walk around and say red flag caution. Will disappoint. Pass me. I don't even make myself look presentable when I go outside. Like, whatever. Girl, calm your hair. Calm your hair. Go to the storage and get your teeth. You might get you a man. I don't need those things. Put on some clothes to show your shape. Nope, I want to look like I'm bigger than what I am. Miss Shirley said, nope. Just on the stove. Okay, Sammy Joe, so you just made your burgers on the stove. Cousin said, I'm going to say nope. Right. Fatima said, nope, just got out of that situation, right? Sam and Joe said, nope. You emotionally unavailable. I don't want you. I don't care how good you is. Nope. I need emotionally available. I can overlook a lot as long as he's funny and isn't all about himself. Why happened, Mac? He wanted me to take out a loan because I had a better credit score. Janet, what is wrong with these people? Wow, Sammy Joe said, smart lady, honey. Red flag. If I can't get it for myself, I don't want nobody else doing it for me. Now, I had to work 2 and 3 jobs just to get what I need before I try to. I don't need you saying, you remember I had this. I don't need you holding nothing over my head talking about I owe you. No, we not doing that. Happy Max said, Janet dodged a bullet. Right. She dodged one. Yep, she dodged one. Okay. I'm not going to ask this one. I don't be stalking nobody. But it says, who do you stalk more on social media? Your crush, your ex, or your enemy? I ain't stalking damn one of them. Well, let me take that back. It say, who do you stalk more on social media? Your crush, your ex, or your enemy? Does watching multiple people that have homesteads and gardens and beekeepers and herbalists consider stalking? Or is it considered Tampa just trying to learn a new skill? Yeah, I wouldn't call that stalking. Because I ain't on your social media trying to see who you with. Here's a popcast. Start kicking it. Wow, Sammy Joe. Fatima says she's stalking her crush. Yeah, Miss Shirley. Yeah. Yeah, so nah, I ain't stalking nobody. I ain't about to answer this question on social media. So I don't even think I want to ask the question. I don't even think. Look, I don't even think I want to ask this. I don't even think I want to ask this question. These 2 questions right here is wow. Cousin said I ain't stalking nobody. Happy Max said, an old friend crush. I don't say anything. I just look. I know when I first broke up when me and my ex first broke up, I did used to go on his page, but I finally decided to unfriend him, so I wouldn't have to see him. Because it was tripping, man. The same thing he did to me, he doing to somebody else. And I'm like, girl, you think you finna control this mind? You're not finna control no narcissist. They cannot be controlled. And watching homestead and garden tips and podcasts, I'm a stalker, right, Janet? Because that's what I be doing. I be on YouTube University all the time. Okay, so I'm going to ask the first question. Do I want to answer the question? I don't know that. I don't know if I want to reveal this. It's like, what's the most scandalous thing you done at work or church? I ain't did nothing scandalous. Not at work or at church. So what's the most scandalous thing you done at work or church? First of all, when I went to church, I be trying to sit away from my grandma because I be falling asleep. And my grandma the type of person, she'll sit you right there on the front seat with her while she in church. And if you go to sleep, she'll keep this little pin in her little jacket thing, and she'll just politely stick you. Couldn't do nothing scandalous at church with my grandma. But at work, I don't think that's what you consider scandalous, though. I don't think what's up, hands in the dirt? What's the most scandalous thing you done at work or church? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Being in the bushes is the beat of stuff. Yeah, it's a bunch of, hold on. Let me shout out to the bush people.
Queen of the creek. I see you watching, I see you lurking, showing that love, yeah, I know you working. Hands in the air, let's vibe, let's speak. Bush people rocking with the queen of the creek. Turn me up through the bass, yeah, the vibe so deep. From the chat to the fam, yeah, we all gon' eat. Every like, every share, yeah, I see that move. Ain't no fake, just real, yeah, we keep that groove. We don't fall, we don't fold, we just build and rise. Every stream, every dream, yeah, we touch that sky. Tampa queen set the tone, yeah, the love too strong. When the fam come together, we can't do no wrong. I see you watching, I see you lurking, showing that love, yeah, I know you working. Hands in the air, let's vibe, let's speak. Bush people rocking with the queen of the creek.
Hey, Stacy, did you see me do my half cartwheel? Woo, welcome in, Stacy. Did y'all see me try to do a cartwheel? Mackenzie was baiting me up to my grandma. I knew you couldn't do it. I had fun out there trying to do the doggone cartwheel. So, the most scandalous thing I ever did at work, I plead the fifth. I'm like Stacey. I plead the fifth and the sixth. Lou that again. My husband says, you looking at him. I just asked him, do I look like I'm dead? Right. Cuz said, fifth. I lied about my age to get a summer job. Okay, I think a lot of people did that back in the day, Janet. Especially when they wanted to work. You feeling all better? I feel better, a little under the weather. Okay. I am a church person, fifth. Dance on the bar. I thought I was sexy. Hands in the dirt said, I saw that, baby. Mackenzie, Jan said, don't let Mackenzie get y'all. Don't let Mackenzie send you to the hospital. Keep drinking tea. Actually, LOL at a woman singing at the altar. She could not sing. I felt that was a setup, and I wasn't the only one laughing. I know what you mean, Fatima. I know what you mean. So, okay. Now, this one, I know I did it, so I don't know about y'all. But have you ever dated two people at the same time and almost got caught? Let me tell you the story. It was so funny. Have you ever dated two people at the same time and almost got caught? Well, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't the only one. Robin and God said, I used to work in a produce warehouse and the vendors would give me free organic orange juice. Someone kept stealing one, so I mixed the juice with some soda. Oh, Rob. Janet said, nope, she never dated two people at once. Now, I ain't gonna sit there and tell that lie. I have. I ain't gonna even. Men do it. How come women can't do it? Men do it. Why women can't do it? Miss Shirley said, no, don't share. She said, no, I don't share. Small Drink said, yes, I did. But anywho, my friend girl, my best friend, was at the house. And the kids was upstairs. She was spending the night with me. And I had one of my friend guys over. But I liked it another guy. So the one that was over there, I really wanted him to leave because I wanted the other girl, the other guy to come. So I was having problems with my truck. And JoJo was the one that was there. And Shonda came to the room. She said, Pam, somebody at the door. And I was like, what you mean somebody at the door? Midnight now, 12 o'clock, midnight. I was like, what you mean somebody at the door? So I go out the room to see who at the door. And she said, you know, your friend, your other friend. I said, okay. I'm on the phone dialing my sister number. While I'm dialing my sister number, I'm turning the volume down on the phone, right? So by that time, JoJo had done came out the room and he's standing beside me. And I said, JoJo, Cedric is here, the guy that is supposed to take me over. He got his trailer. He gonna take this refrigerator to my sister. So I'm on the phone with my sister. I said, Gigi, you still want the refrigerator? The guy here with the trailer so I can bring the refrigerator. Now I knew my sister. That's the reason why I was turning the volume down. Because she was like, girl, what you talking about? And so I told Shonda to take Cedric to the garage to tell him to look at my doggone truck to see why I wasn't cranking. When he cranked my truck up, JoJo had already went out and crunk his truck up. So both trucks crunk up at the same time. So I put JoJo out just to bring Cedric in. Yeah, so yeah, I was a mother back in the day. I dated two men at the same time. Because men do it all the time. But we wrong when we do it. Cousin said, yep, they almost fought. Then I said, we don't want you anyway. They talking about talking their hands in the dirt. I have casually dated two people and they knew about each other. So it was cool until one of the girls saw me with the other girl. Then it wasn't cool anymore. Sam Joe said never. Yeah. I done had several occasions. Even my ex-husband wanted to fight my ex-boyfriend. I'm like, y'all, man, go on about y'all business, man. I'm like robbing the guy, and you can't have your cake and ice cream at the same time. Don't think you can do something to me and you're going to get away with it. Like, seriously. You tell me we in an open relationship, we're going to be in an open relationship. Those are words that should never come out your mouth if you're talking to me. And JoJo found out about that. Okay. Okay, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Have you ever made a fake account to spy on someone? When I was younger, I did. Like in my 20s. I did make a fake account to spy on somebody. I ain't gonna lie. You know, you be doing stupid stuff. You know how, like, back in the day, you be like, dang, why? You sit down as you get older. You be like, why I do that? Why was I like that? Now, I was never the type of person to vandalize people's properties and stuff like that, because you got chicks and men that if they can't have you, they vandalize people's properties and burning up people's clothes and stuff. I wasn't never that type of person, but I did do a fake account to spy on some people back then back in the day. Make fake accounts. Like, and then now, as you know, when you get older, because like I did that in my like early 20s. And then when I got in my like 30s and stuff, I was like, why I do that? I'm so dumb. I made about the dumbest decisions back in the day. And still making some of the dumbest decisions. But yeah, Janice said nope. Hands in the Dirt said no, I have never made a fake account. Cousin said nope. Nope, I have never even thought about this. Funny how that happens. Miss Cheryl said, nope, don't even know how. Bob said, never. Don't have the time for the foolishness. See, yeah, when you dumb and stupid back in the day, you do dumb and stupid stuff. I think I'm a little bit too old to even have thought about that. Oh yeah, never. No, I just searched in incognito mode. Oh, that's what that is for. I be seeing that on YouTube. Hey, Backyard Garden Flow, welcome in, welcome in. I burn clothes and key the car, but not a bank account. Dang, Janet. See, I ain't never did that. I just couldn't understand what me damaging your property gonna do. Vandalize or something. Nah, I wasn't trying to spend no nights in jail for nobody. Nope, not doing it. It would have been just my luck if I had to did something like that and got caught. Okay. What's the most savage clapback you ever delivered? What's the most savage clapback you ever delivered? I don't got no clapbacks. I ain't got no savage clapbacks. Do I got any clapbacks? The car was registered to me. He used it to take another girl. Oh no, Janet. You can't be destroying your own car. You should have keyed him. First of all, that's a no-no. You taking somebody out in my car? Now, I had an Uber passenger that I picked up a while back. She used a location to find her car because her fiance didn't come back to the house that night. He had been gone all night, talking about he went to a meeting. Well, she Ubered to go get her car. I was like, well, you're not going to make sure he okay? She was like, no, I just want my car. And she got in her car and drove off. And I don't blame her. I ain't keying my car. Yeah. Silence is my clapback. Right, cousin? Back in the yo mama. Miss Shirley. Okay, Janet said I had 2 cars. Oh, you thought you were my first hop? Fatima. Some of them do think that. Some of them think that they got it going on too. Like, you really think you did something, dude? I could have had a VA. What's wrong with you? Try again. Yeah.
Good. Can I have these chips?
No. Okay. No. Yeah. If you had, because I have done a clap back. Okay, because if you had, listen carefully, if you had 24 hours to live, what's the wildest thing you would do? I know what I would do if I had 24 hours to live. I've always wanted to go. I've always wanted to go to explore nature in my natural habitat. Woo. Yeah. If I only had 24 hours to live, the wildest thing I would do, yep, that's what I would do. I most definitely would do that. Yep. While y'all answering your questions, let me shout out to my members.
Creekside crew, yeah, we rise like kings. Creekside crew, where the loyalty rings. Creekside crew, every level we bless. From the roots to the roof, we don't settle for less. Creekside crew, y'all the day one flame. Lit that fire, gave Tampa its name. Backbone strong, y'all the base, the tone. Ain't no movement if you ain't in the zone. Creekside treasures, red with the glow. Y'all to shine when the river runs slow. Grace in your steps, gold in your soul. You the sparkle that makes the whole creek roll. Creekside warriors, strength in your stride. Never back down, y'all the fearless ride. Through the storm, you the power and fight. You the reason Tampa shines so bright. Creekside crew, yeah, we ride with pride. Creekside crew, got the fam worldwide. Creekside crew, every level we true. Stand tall, yeah, that's what we do. Creekside crew, yeah, we rise like kings. Creekside crew, let the anthem sing. Creekside crew, where the real ones be. Tampa Bay, this the legacy.
Some guy trying to pick me up at the bar. He was showing off in front of his friends. I just looked at him and said, no thanks. I'm not into short stories. Sammy Joe, that's a good one. Welcome in, L to the GGG. Get surrounded by all my family and friends eating everything. Okay, Miss Shirley, I'm scared of heights, so I would jump out a plane and skydive. Rob, you on your own. If I had 24 hours to live, that is not what I would do. Nope. Sam and Joe said she'll go skydiving. If I got 24 hours to live, I would get my stuff straight. Right. Sam and Joe, no, that was a good one. Yes. Yeah. I will spend my day on the new beach for 24 hours, and that would be all I would do. Now, would you take $10,000 to expose your friend's secret on live stream? Would you take $10,000 to expose your friend's secret on live stream? Janice said absolutely. She said absolutely. It didn't say I would. It didn't say you have to tell a name. I most definitely would. Dave said, what? Cousin said, yes. Would you take $10,000? If somebody gave you $10,000 to expose your friend's secret on social media, would you do it? Yes. Hands in the dirt said, I would do it for $1. I don't think so. Miss Shirley said, nope, don't want to lose that friendship. Sammy Joe said, nope. Stacy said he'll do it for $1. Now I would do it if I didn't have to say the person's name. But if I had to say their name, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. So Rose, stop texting me. Rose, answer the door. So that is the last of the boat. Hands in the dirt said, just joking. I'm telling. I don't even know their secrets. I would take $10,000 and buy me some more stuff to plant my food and grow my own garden. Okay, anybody in here grows in the hydroponics? If you grow in the hydroponics, put a heart in the chat. I got a question. If you grow hydroponically, put a heart in the chat. Miss Shirley, I seen your video of you planting in the green stocks. I love those green stocks. They are nice. I can't wait to get some. What's up, Miss J.K. Gardner? Welcome in. So Miss J.K. Gardner grows in the hydroponics. Is Miss J.K. Gardner the only one that grows in the hydroponics? Okay. Well, I guess I'm just asking Miss J.K. Gardner. Mackenzie wants me to grow some strawberries. Can I grow strawberries in this hydroponics? She wants some strawberries.
I want to eat all of it.
She's talking about she wants to eat all of them. So I need to know if I can grow them. Janice said heart. Yeah. Can I grow strawberries in this hydroponics? And if so, do I need to get strawberry starts or use seeds? Yes, I have. I do grow some things in hydroponics before I put them out in the garden. Okay, Dave. Oh, Miss J.K. Gardner says she new to growing, just started. So I need to get someone that's experienced in growing in hydroponics to see if I can grow Mackenzie some strawberries. You can grow strawberries in hydroponics, but they are really hard to grow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I don't have anywhere else to put them. And you're going to do great. Yes, you are. Because I don't have anywhere else to put them. And I was gonna try to grow her some, so ask Mike or GT. I hadn't seen Mike tonight. I have not grown them, but I have seen it done. The guy I watch uses starts. Okay. Talk to Mike. Mike will let you know. Yeah, I haven't seen Mike tonight. He's probably out there in his garden growing things and pruning and harvesting. Mike said he's been working extra hard in his garden, guys. So I just know. I know Miss Shirley did a video, guys. If you have not seen her video of her planting in her hydroponics earlier, it's pretty nice. I like. She's got the weave baskets, not the plain one, the ones that have the decorations on it. And the green stocks, they do be having some sales every now and then. Like, yeah. But I like those vertical green stocks. You can grow a lot of food in those. Everybody's saying, yep, the green stock. I watched your video earlier. So, guys, if you have not checked out her video, please go over there and check Miss Shirley out. And hey, Uncle Bammett. Uncle Bammett said Mike outside kissing the squirrels. Tell sidekick friend I said, hey. Yeah, I most definitely need to ask him to see if I can grow her some strawberries in that hydroponics, because she just asked me the other day if she can grow some. What's up, CC? How y'all doing? How y'all doing over here? Well, Mike, he's playing with them squirrels. Yeah, Sammy Joe, I hadn't seen him tonight. So, anybody got anything new going on? Hey, Miss Shirley, I just got a green stock. Okay, Miss J.K. I love those vertical green stocks. I know the company is outside. I mean, down there in Tennessee. I'm not sure. I'm having a root beer. Oh no, you not CC having no root beer float. Yeah. So tomorrow is Tuesday shenanigans, and Wednesday is hands in the dirt with Nikki. I mean, wind down Wednesday with hands in the dirt, Nikki and Bougie Prepper. And then after that, we'll be doing the movie review of Little John. So if you have not yet seen Little John, not Lil John, Little John, the movie Little John. We'll be doing a movie review on Little John. So I got nothing else for you guys. Root beer floats are delicious. What you said? Root beer floats are delicious. I got to be at the GI doctor in the morning. Got to be there at 8. So I'm about to get my little cell phone off of here and not Lil John. She's like, yeah, not Lil John. But what Janet said, Little John. Yes, Little John is the movie that we're reviewing. Hey, Chris. And I want to thank you guys for all the birthday wishes and the shout outs. I appreciate all the love and the support you guys have given me for the past couple of days. I just went the other day and got me some pepper plants, and I just transplanted them today and had to amend the soil. Okay, Dave. Go on, you gardeners got it going on. I'll be glad when I can do it. I wish I could do it. I saw Little John, Lovers and Friends. Cousin. Oh, snap. Not tonight. Everybody's speaking. I planted sunflowers today down by my pond. Sun and Joe, that's one of my favorite flowers. Sunflowers and lilies. They are my favorite. So I love me some sunflowers and some lilies. I know wherever I move to, I'm most definitely going to have some sunflowers and some lilies. Don't forget, Tuesday Shenanigans is tomorrow. Wind Down Wednesday with Stacy, Bougie, and Nikki is Wednesday. And then movie night is Wednesday night after Wind Down Wednesday. Everybody is speaking. Best of luck tomorrow, Tampa. Yeah, I got to go get that GI done in the morning. Oh, I got to be there at 8 o'clock. And did I drink anything tonight?
I don't want more.
Okay, no, I didn't. I can't eat nothing for 8 hours. Eat or drink for 8 hours. And I got to remember. Because I'm so thirsty, but I can't drink nothing. So, guys, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. And till tomorrow.
Creekside Queen. Tampa, queen of the creek. Built on faith, yeah, the roots run deep. Turning dust to gold, every crop I keep. Hard work don't stop, I don't ever sleep. Up before the rooster, hands in the dirt. Every seed I plant, gotta know my worth. Ain't no silver spoon, had to build my own. Now the homestead strong like the crops I've grown. Brick by brick, stitch by stitch. Turning small town life into something rich. Crafting my dreams, got the hammer and thread. While the world's still talking, I stay 2 steps ahead. From the garden to the stream, from the land to the sky. Blood, sweat, and faith, that's how I ride.
CC, I'm going to get that cartwheel, girl. I know when I first started trying to do the cartwheel, I was like, oh, no. And Mackenzie talking about, girl, Mama, I knew you weren't going to do it. I knew you weren't going to do it. So when I did it, my bottom part didn't go up in the air. It just tumbled over on the ground. So I got to lose some weight. Then I'd be able to do it. You will be in our prayers. Thank you, my Miss Shirley. We love you out here in South Central Los Angeles. Nana is on the phone with her granddaughter. She told me to tell you she loves you. Tell I love her too. Yes, I do. I love all my Creekside family. Girl, wasn't it? Cece said, girl, I be them broke my ankle. What you saying, Cece? Good night, Sam and Joe. Nana Wynn say hello and hopes everything goes well for you. Tell I say hey and thank you. I will post y'all up on Tuesday Shenanigans how everything went. But until then, you guys have a blessed night. Bye.